Bitcoin daily update. Today's video, we're going to look at two things. We're going to look at a Fibonacci retracement tool, as you see in the background. We're going to show you specifically how to set it up accurately. Some people just struggle a little bit getting those exact numbers, so we'll show you a quick, easy tip to get those accurate every time. And then we're also going to look at the 5-day Gaussian channel. Why? There's some key levels that both of these have relation to that could intermingle when said time comes. So let's get right to it. If you liked the video today, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Telegram if you want more content than what you see here on YouTube. Both of those linked below. So here we go. 5-day Gaussian channel. So we've bounced off of the bottom. Usually the 5-day Gaussian channel, buying anywhere on the bottom works out well for you. Maybe not in the immediate term. It may not be the actual low, but as you can see, buying anywhere down here at the bottom was a rock star move years later, right? Doesn't matter if you would have bought back at 6,000, 7,000, whatever. You went lower, but years later, people would find it hard to believe you bought those levels, right? Anywhere in time in history, the bottom of a 5-day Gaussian channel, not always the macro low. Sometimes it could be, right? Could be now. But, you know, buying there usually is a good idea on your part for your portfolio's ROI. So zooming in here, what our next level after this bounce would be our median line on the 5-day Gaussian. So that level, as you can see, is right around mid 46, right? Let's get an exact number, 46,452 as of today. So that'll change slightly over time. But what else do we notice about that? Well, that's very close to our Fibonacci retracement tool, 0.382 right there, right? 46.7. When you have a multitude of indicators saying similar levels, you might want to pay attention to that. That will be a key level of resistance for Bitcoin to get through. If it blasts through that, Bitcoin is flexing, okay? And I would get out of its way, because if Bitcoin melts through that, good luck. Good night, bears. However, I would expect that to at least give us some kind of pushback, right? It's a pretty big barrier. So watch that mid 46K level for Bitcoin. If we can break through that, our next test would be the top of the Gaussian channel, which is around 55.6. What else do we notice about that level? It's very close to the golden ratio, 0.618. Now, you mentioned something, Chase, about setting up this Fibonacci tool, and I noticed you can't see some of these prices. Well, here's an easy trick, right? Sometimes you don't want to move your chart around. You've got your numbers perfect. You don't want to do it. What can you do? Well, go right up to the top here. See this? Wherever your thing is right here, whatever you're looking at, and hit that little flash button. And then look at that. Looky there, right? You can adjust this, right? You can bring it down, and then you can see your levels real quick and easy, and then just put that back on, right? And then one more thing. Let's take the Gaussian channel off just briefly here and look at this. Okay, so you might wonder, how do you get these exact numbers? Notice this top is exactly right on that. This bottom is exactly right on that, to the T, right, to the penny. Sometimes, you know, you can draw these and you're like, how the heck do you line that up to the penny? I'm glad you asked. Let's take a look-see. So let me go over and pull this. Hang on. Bear with me. We're gonna move my screen over. There you go. And now, can you see this? Okay. See all your tools over here? So you have your Fibonacci tool right here. It's the third one down. Okay, you got that. You set that up. Now, how do you get those exact numbers, right? It's right here. So turn the lock on, right? Hit that. Magnet mode. Now, just be careful when you might want to turn this back off after you get your numbers set up. So you put it right on it, right to that wick, right? It'll go to any wick or candle top, right? Perfect. Right on it to the penny, right? And then, right, any candle. You see this? See how it just snaps right to it? Bam. Then turn that sucker off, because you could struggle to use some other tools if you don't watch it. So pay attention. If you can't figure out what's going with the chart, your magnet mode's probably on or off, right? So there you go. Quick, easy, simple. Now, as we go up the stairs here, for the bulls, as the bulls start climbing up, like we said, we want to be watching this level. The 5-day Gaussian channel median line is right here, around this 46.7, 46.5 area. There'll likely be some people profit taking there. Ideally, what's the ideal scenario for me, right? So say we come up here over the next, 1 to 2 weeks, something like that, right? Extend this line out, right? The exact accurate line. So say we come up here Ideal scenario for me, if we go back down, we want to look for a retracement to the next line right here. So this 0.236, this would be the ideal. If we could bounce off of that and then blast through this line, good night bears. This is the ideal scenario for me, to remain super strong, to remain, very muscular, very bigly for Bitcoin. This would be a perfect setup. A nice bounce way down here from 33K roughly, and then let's see what that move is. So bouncing from down here all the way up. Let's get an exact number here. We're looking at 40% move, right? And then not much, right? A big, when you come back down, you want to just put in a higher low. That's 11% drop. And then kaboom, back out to the next level, overtake the 0.50, and then the rest will be, good night. So that's kind of my ideal scenario. We'll track that for you on a pretty much daily basis here. So hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's get to the Crypto Fear and Greed Index if you like to hang around. We're back in neutral territory for the first time in a long time. Look how long it's been. Color commentary. It's terrible. I get it. You're here. No one's here anymore. I'm just talking to myself, and I can do what I want now. So let's go look at the quote of the day. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Think about it. It's great. A lot of people have said something similar to this, all right? So, all right. Car of the day, Maserati MC20, the new Maserati supercar. I'm still undecided. The headlights look too 4GT-ish to me. The rear looking pretty good. You can move my picture. There you go. Looks pretty great. I've seen one in in real life videos on YouTube. They look pretty great on the backside. The wheels and the headlights are throwing me for a loop here. I feel like they just took 4GT's headlights and put them in there. Maybe I'll get over it. Sorry if you love Maserati. They're okay. What did I do car of the day? I don't know. All right. There's your meme of the day. It's a weird one. I'll see you on the next video. Happy whatever day it is.